Guys,
What up?
welcome to the
What's up,
stream.
man?
Yo, so guys, today we're gonna do something a little bit different. So, as the title of the stream says, we're gonna do like a little wrap up for some of the shows that all three of us have watched this past season. Hold on one sec. Let me make sure my audio is correct. Basically the premise is going to be we're just gonna go down the list of shows that it doesn't necessarily have to be shows that we've all seen, but most of us have seen. And you guys can talk about shows that maybe you guys watched and we didn't. So, yeah. So, let's wait one sec. Let some people come in. While some people are coming in, why don't we talk about shows that are happening next season? When's Doctor Stone coming out, bro? I feel like I've been waiting
It,
ages. Also, what
yeah,
about Demon
coming
Slayer?
up.
When is that coming out?
I think it's Saturday.
Really?
Demon Slayer?
I think Demon Slayer is Saturday.
Yeah, it's coming out, I think, within a week or two, I believe.
Like it's really soon.
Swordsmith Village art. Hype, hype. The movie was people complaining on social media. They were like, we've seen this shit already.
Yeah, because I think the first like hour of it is
Recap?
the end of Mugen Train. And then, I'm sorry, it's the end of the last arc, and then it's like the first episode.
Yeah.
I hate
And,
when they do that. I hate when they do that
well, they gotta
completely.
milk it, bro.
100%, but it's such a good series. I don't think they need to milk it.
Yeah. John, you have good lighting, bro.
Oh, dude, I have like an LED lamp over my desk.
Oh shit, nice.
I mean, I never stream, but it helps me see
Yeah,
everything that I
you had the
need.
setup.
Alright,
Always had a setup.
alright, so we got two viewers now. Alright, let's go. So, first up, we got Blue Lock. There's a lot of hype about this show. I think everybody has almost seen it. And honestly, it's kind of unexpected. I didn't really hear anything about it. You guys heard about this manga, Blue Lock, before the show aired or no?
I
I,
heard a little bit about it, but it was more when the anime actually got announced that I heard
mm,
more about it.
yeah, same.
So I've never heard about it. And then once I saw it, I got so hooked. I know you guys know I started reading the manga, but it's yeah, like I never heard about it prior to it coming out on anime.
Yeah. But you know like the Blue Lock what's it called? Show. It just finished the first season, right? 24 episode run. Yeah, the Blue Lock show. So what we're
Yep.
going to do is like think of like a number between you guys both finished the first season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I finished.
All right, cool. So think of like a number between 1 to 10 and we can talk about it. Ready? So you can do like point something too if you want.
Oh
Gotcha.
shit.
All
Wait.
right. So I
Fuck.
so I'm going to give it an 8.5. Okay, that's pretty good in my book.
I'm giving it. I'm just giving it an 8. I can't do points right now.
Okay. 8, okay.
I mean, I would say 8.5 too. It's a pretty strong one for
Yeah.
sure. I agree with you entirely. Yep.
Yeah. So like pretty much the premise of the show is like they're all in like the Hunger Games of soccer, right? But an interesting thing is that the show like 2 seasons ago, Aoashi or whatever, that was also a soccer anime. And it's like, yo, why is there so many soccer animes? But that one is like
Well, fuck.
completely different than this
Yeah,
one.
it has a totally different spin for sure. Like you said, Hunger Games style, where Blue Lock is just like
Yeah.
they're all super determined and like their essentially careers are on the line because oh like if I mess up I'm done, I'm out of here, I'm not going to be an elite
Yeah.
player or play for like Japan in the future kind of thing. And Aoshi was more like oh like a coming up story, you know, where he's
Like
okay
Haikyuu.
and
Yeah.
exactly where he's okay but he's got to polish up his skills and He's building his way up slowly. Where in Blue Lock, you have to build fast or die. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice change of pace.
Yeah. I think as far as like sports anime goes, it's more like Kuroko no Basket rather than like
Definitely.
Haikyuu or some shit. Like with the
oh yeah,
superpower. Did you guys see Mbappe episode in that? Uh, bro, he was speeding, man. That was crazy.
Blue by yeah.
Yo, there's some criticism though I was looking at for Blue Lock. People are saying the animation kind of starts sucking, like in the second half.
Well, I mean, I know the only real one was like the CGI when they're doing like the big like overview of the field. I
Yeah.
know people were complaining about that.
I heard people complaining about the Bachira arc where he like awakens. Like you know the part where he's like, I don't have a demon anymore.
Oh yeah, I don't have a monster.
Yeah, so there was like something I saw. It was like when he dribbles between two people, right? And they were like making fun of how it looks in the anime, but in the manga it looks like kind of sick, the panel. So people were like, "Yo, they kind of like butchered the animation."
Yeah, because I feel like they're trying to
Oh yeah, you read the
merge.
manga, so
Yeah,
you
you read
might
it, John.
you might have
Yeah, the
a
manga, like every panel is really strong in the manga, and that. But I mean, like I guess because they're trying to merge like that CGI aspect into this animation, whether it be for cost or just like a change of pace. But yeah, like it just throws it off a little bit.
yeah.
Trying to blend it in, and like I feel like the technology for like CGI and stuff like that, where they're trying to put like a super 3D animated model in, is not up to snuff yet, but they're still trying. Like, obviously, you have to start somewhere, right?
Why do
So
you think
it's
they
as
do
that.
that in the first place, though? Like, what's the point of that doing that CGI topsy-turvy view? I feel like they can just do like a regular 2D animation, right? Why do
I
they
don't know.
switch it up a little
Maybe it's
bit?
easier from that point of view. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I think in
interesting.
terms of like making the animation, it saves a little, like it's more cost effective because like if you want to make the animation how it's always been, you have to hire pretty good animators, and it takes a little longer to do, I think.
Yeah.
But
Maybe,
needless to say, I still don't think the technology's there again. So.
yeah. Maybe they're save. Maybe they decided to save some of the budget for the movie, which I heard actually
Budget.
got spoiled on something on
Of course you did. What was
online.
it, TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok, cause like, bro, people are going crazy with spoilers about Blue Log on TikTok, especially the manga fans. And I'm just like, shit. Especially in the
You
comments, you gotta be careful of the comments on TikTok.
Oh yeah, you know me, guys. Like I always read. I pretty much read a lot of manga too. So it's like I never spoil unless you ask me. Even then, I'm hesitant because like it ruins the fun out of experiencing for the first time. And like sometimes I might
Yeah.
butcher the explanation. I was like, no,
The
But yeah, I tend to stay away from social media for everything. Because it ruins it. I had a guy who tried to ruin the movie John Wick 4, and I'm like, dude, come on, it just came out. I really want to watch it.
Wait, where do you even read that? Blue Lock? Can you mention it in public or
Oh,
you
I
gotta
mean,
sail the
I
high
just
seas for that?
no. I just Google like Blue Lock manga because obviously it's not on like on any
Shonen Jump app or something?
Shonen Jump apps or anything like that. So I just look it up online and then make sure your your security's up to snuff. But
So I guess is
that's
there
how I do it.
I guess what are some like why did you guys take points off? For me it's just like the story is kind of dumb, right? But I mean it's only like it's still at 8.5, which is really really good. But like the concept of the story, there's like it's kind of dumb. The concept of it is kind of dumb, but I like the execution, if that makes any sense.
No, no, I like the execution too, and I mean, yeah, like I guess they're trying to portray this like you said, it's soccer at the end of the day, and like, oh my god, like we're gonna change Japan because of soccer. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. It's like
like
you
no, you
can't
gotta,
think too much about like what they're actually there to do. Right?
yeah,
Like people doing power ups and shit. Like it's same thing as Kuroko no Basket. That's why people hated Kuroko no Basket. The people that didn't like it, they're like, why is this guy passing and going invisible? That you can't do that in basketball.
Yeah, I mean, word that you kind of have to shut off your brain.
Yeah.
yeah, like they try to give too much of an explanation as why they're able to do such things. You know, it's like, oh, like he's invisible because like he has no presence on the field. You know, like or he could like
Yeah.
evade your eyes and stuff. I'm like, okay. And here, I don't know. I mean, yes, there's and I believe that there's a certain extent to how much you could grow in amount of time. You know, like these people in Blue Lock are growing
Every
within
game.
hours or days. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, you're 2 times the player now. 2 days ago, it's like, wow, that doesn't happen in real life, for sure. But I mean, I like it. You know, it's like it pumps you up for sure.
Yeah. Also, like that guy Rin, right? He's like the main antagonist.
Yeah.
The main antagonist Rin. So the other people leveled up OD during those 3 levels, right? The 3 stages or
Hmm.
whatever they did. They leveled up
Yeah.
OD. But I feel like he should have gotten even more OP'er, but
Nah, dude,
everybody
he
else
just
closed the
sandbagging.
gap so fast.
Exactly. Like he was leaps and bounds. You know, like no
Yeah.
one could touch him. And then after the 3 stages, which again, short amount of time, they caught up to him. It was like,
Oh, your mic cut out. Hello, John. We lost him. We lost him. The biggest,
you know,
yeah.
Bro, you were going for your speech.
yeah. Sorry, you just throw me off.
Yo,
Everyone,
so
yes. Keep
yeah.
going. I'm good.
No, I was just saying, so the ending, right? A few of the people that made it, and one person that the big person that really didn't make it, Kunagami, I think, the orange-haired guy. Uh, thoughts about that? The guy with the shaved head made it, who was supposed to be like the worst in the beginning, who was like freeloading off of everybody. Hopefully they show like their like journey a little bit, cause I'm curious. I don't know how the fuck that guy made it, bro.
He got
Yeah,
carried,
I
bro.
mean,
That's it.
I feel like they have to like build suspense and like give
Make
you
it
like
interesting, yeah.
oh make it interesting like, oh like not all your favorite people or like the original clique is gonna stick together and some will fail, which in real life is true. You know, not everyone's gonna be able to stay together, but I think that's why they did it just to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But you never know. It's anime, so
And that guy Kunagami, right? He was like a goody two shoes kind of character. Like he wasn't a dick like some of the other characters are, so maybe he got like eliminated because he like helped someone or something, or like he did something selfless. I don't know.
Well,
It's a
well,
possibility.
he got picked over. What do you call it? Fuck, I forget his name.
Rhea?
Because when they got beat and then they got dropped down, they lost again. They explained it when I don't even remember these fuckers' names.
yeah,
Oh,
I have a look. I have it up. Are you talking about
Rayo, the
I don't remember who
purple-haired
you're
guy?
talking about.
Yeah, Rayo got picked over him in like the last two. I know that's what they said.
So
Oh yeah,
I'm
because I mean, technically he was a better player than Kunigami, you know. So
so I'm
Yeah,
actually
because he's a
looking
better
at
pass.
stuff right now, and it looks like the movie for Blue Lock is actually based on Nagi, if I'm reading that correctly. And season 2 is based on the under 20 match. So I guess
really,
there's like a episode Nagi, which is just a movie about him.
So I guess that's just his backstory.
Yeah, but I think that's what the movie is. And the show season 2 is gonna be about
the
uh
under 20 match.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I think that Nagi movie is gonna be. It's just. I think it's just a filler, really. I don't remember him like having
You
a
didn't
whole
read it in the manga?
backstory. No, yeah, I don't remember him having a whole backstory where it's long enough to be a
Bro, we're still
movie, you
gonna watch
know.
it.
We were still
So
gonna pay front row tickets, bro. I'm watching that shit IMAX.
I know. So you want to talk about milking? Jeez, Louise, that's a whole filler movie. Crazy.
Yeah, facts.
And speaking, like, I don't understand why they did that with the Demon Slayer movie, the not the new one that's coming out, but the old one where like it was the train arc
Yeah,
and like they did the movie and then when they did the season, they
they
went
did it
through the
again,
entire
yeah.
movie again.
They did that with
Money,
Boruto
dude.
too, didn't they? They did the Boruto like movie right after Naruto ended, and it was him fighting the first Ototsuki people. And then when the show started, they just redid that whole arc for like 60 episodes. Remember when Naruto and Sasuke fight the people
Yeah.
on the moon? That was in the
Oh
movie,
yeah,
and then
this is
they
just
did
like
it.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball did the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know why they
Yeah,
do
don't get
that.
me started. Don't get me started. I was so upset when Dragon Ball did that, man.
Are
Because
you
I
guys
remember
caught
the
up on
movies came
Dragon
out
Ball?
first. I am caught up in Dragon Ball Super. Yes, I am.
Manga or just anime?
Manga, and I watched the movie
Oh,
Superhero.
European.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Superhero was okay.
Superheroes are fun.
Again, it was one of those things where like they're just like diverting from the original way that they make animation. Like this was like almost all CGI and like 3D animated. So it looked funny, you know, from me being like expecting one thing and getting another.
Yeah.
But I mean, people always complain about the Dragon Ball Super stuff where like it's like, oh, it's just every arc is the same thing but just reskinned kind of, you know, like a villain comes in, they have to get stronger because they get their ass beat, and then they get strong enough, and then they fight, you know. So,
Yeah. This is
but
kind of
I don't know.
off
It's one of
topic,
those.
but I feel like One Piece kind of follows like the same kind of formula too. He just does it in like a very different way each time, but it's kind of like
Yeah,
the same
just
formula.
power ups are different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
like I
power ups are
noticed that
different.
they get to an island, right? Everybody kind of gets lost or like split up into teams. There's a big baddie that Luffy fights, right? Like in Wano, in the beginning of Wano, he fought Kaido. He got his ass beat, like you were saying in the beginning,
Yep.
beginning. And then
And then
like
they
they were
go
all
through like a
split up, and
training.
then they like all figured out something about the story, and then they came together. Are you guys caught up in the manga?
I
I
am.
didn't read this past chapter.
Oh, okay. So you didn't watch the past chapter was the Shanks versus Kid fight. But
Should
anyways,
read that
this is just a pit
after.
stop. All right, so we're gonna
Yeah.
make another quick pit stop because it wasn't really a show, but the Attack on Titan thing, whatever you want to call it, our episode.
Oh, like
It
the
was good
special.
stuff. It was some good stuff in there.
I can't
Oh
believe
yeah.
we go fall, man.
What'd you say? Oh yeah, we have to wait till fall. I know.
Dude,
Yeah.
Attack on Titan's funny because like the way they're breaking up their seasons, like, oh, season 4 is gonna be the final one. Nope. Well, there's a new
Final
final
edition
season.
version 2, episode 3.
And then yeah, exactly. Episode 1. Now there's a final season. Episode 2. Like, come on, come on.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, my fiance and I are on the second season of that, and
Ooh, let's get
is
it.
she's in for a loop, man. She's thrown off, like, and she always wants to tell me what happens because I know what happens. I'm like, baby, it takes away from the enjoyment. Like the whole thing about this show is like the suspense, you know, like what the hell's
You want
going
everything
on?
Yeah,
unlocked.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, she's very intrigued on the show. She likes it a lot. So, yeah. She's like, oh man, I can't wait to keep going, and then her be even more shocked. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Attack on Titan like was so good, bro. I remember when we were at Hofstra, right? Like in at Rotterdam, right? I did not
Hmm.
watch anime at that point in the beginning. But you guys remember there was kids that used to live on that side that used to wear like the capes?
Yeah, those
Yes,
are the
yes, the
Yeah.
hostile
scout.
zombies kids.
Yeah. So someone told me like what those were, and they were like Attack on Titan, and then I was like, oh shit. We
Yeah,
should
that's when
really
it
have
blew up. I
Sean
mean,
on
that's
this
when it came out.
podcast, bro. We should have Sean here from joining in from
Yeah,
Taiwan. But
I remember
specifically
that.
talking about the Attack on Titan episode that they just released, right? There's some major events that take place. So, first off, uh, Annie and what's that guy's name? The blonde guy, Armin. There might be a love situation going on there. Okay. It's kind of weird thinking of romance in Attack on Titan, but it's there. People are shipping it.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, my ship died with Sasha.
Oh,
Ah.
damn. Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Tragic.
I've seen a lot
I'm
of
so
memes
upset.
about the female Titan and the colossal Titan doing shit. But anyways,
Oh, memes or you've been
yeah,
looking?
memes. No, I haven't been looking. Don't catch me saying that on live.
That's
Uh,
funny.
We'll talk offline.
yeah. So Hanj is dead.
She went out like
She
a
went
badass
out
though.
with a blaze of glory, and
I always liked her. She was always cuckoo, like crazy
she
in
was
the anime
different.
and
Yeah,
manga.
she's different,
Very different.
especially from
Oh yeah.
Erwin, who was like very like militaristic, very
Mhm.
regimented. But yeah, so it looks like they made it to Eren, the ragtag group, and I think the Zeke came out of the Titan at the end. So I think Levi is gonna fight him because he said leave him to Levi, and then everybody else is gonna try to fight Eren. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Interestingly enough, there's two endings, right? The original ending that Isayama wrote for the manga that everybody fucking shat on. So then he had to apologize in typical Japanese fashion on Twitter, and he had to redo it. He even apologized to us at Anime NYC. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, so I remember reading it before he made the correction, but the correction was really just adding on more pages. Like he didn't change how it ended, but he just tried to add more pages to
Oh, okay.
Like to flesh it out.
like add some more context, I guess, a little more a more fluff piece, but people were still disappointed in how it ended. And I would say I was disappointed too. But yeah, so it wasn't like a complete rewrite of the ending. It was really just like adding more pages to what was already there
Context.
to add a little more context. Just that's how it is. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so that's why
Okay.
people were still like upset at how it ended for
I guess
sure.
that's
But
good. Like he kind of stuck by his guns. That like, I mean, bro, he's like one of the goated authors, right? So even if he like
hmm
butchered it at the end, the ride's been like literally
Yeah, I
amazing.
mean it's still a classic.
yeah, I
Some
mean like
Easily.
because the way I found like I saw it was like it was such an amazing anime. Like how can you end something like this? Like the way he was leading it towards, and like it's insane to think like how like if there was ever a good way to properly end this. So
yeah.
I think either way, people were gonna be upset about how it ended because they loved it so much.
Yeah. Attack on Titan like was also in the last few years, like 5 to 10 years, like one of the main contributors to like the boom of anime into the mainstream.
Oh, 100%,
Attack on
dude.
Titan, I would say like Demon Slayer too, but people really got on board with the story and they kind of stopped caring that it was animation, right? Like, and
Exactly,
One Punch Man
exactly.
too. Always people hear about like one people watched One Punch Man when it came out.
Yeah, I mean that's those three are like nice starter animes.
Yeah. But they appealed to a larger crowd, like Demon Slayer appealed to a larger crowd that didn't watch anime before, which is interesting.
Oh yeah, my fiance loves loves Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Loves Demon Slayer. Yeah, to the point where like she wanted to dress up as Nezuko at AnimeCon.
That laugh.
Yeah, I was waiting,
Yeah.
man. I was waiting for you to pull through.
Yeah, I know. We decided not to dress up because it was just like we didn't find the like we wanted to make it look more official instead of buying like the $20 like outfit. So
Yeah.
we're like, oh, we'll wait.
Should have been
Um,
Tanjiro, bro.
yeah, yeah. Funny
Um,
enough, I think I would like to play as like Kratos from God of War because I could shave the head, and then have the
yeah,
beard.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
But no, talking about Attack on Titan, when it first came out, I remember the opening song.
Sasage o shinde.
Banger, dude. I love it to this day.
That's the second OVA, so
Oh shit. What was the first one? Let me see if I can play it. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it.
To this day, my favorite, man. Out of all the OPs for Attack on Titan, that's the favorite one, the first
AOT
one.
OP1. Oh, da na 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 na
yeah.
na.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. I really like the which OP was it? I think the da na 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 na. I think that was last season. OP.
Okay.
The one that was a little different, or
Yeah. The what was it called?
not? No, it's not. It wasn't rumbling. It was
No, it wasn't. I'm blank. Season 4 OP1. My War by Shinzei.
I grew up in a home.
Oh yeah. That's the one where it's like all white, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Can I share my screen here? Let's see.
I think it's an option. There you go.
Wait, I had to pull in here.
This shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this was good. Okay. Let me stop sharing my screen now. Okay. Alright, so any last thoughts on Attack on Titan? I mean, it was really good. It just sucks that we have to wait so long, and honestly, it's taking like the excitement out of it. You know what I mean? It's like part
Oh,
3,
100%.
part
I mean, to be
4.
fair, when I watched it again, I was like, yep, this shit still hits.
Yeah. Oh, you watched the whole thing from the beginning?
No, but when I watched like the hour-long thing, like
Oh, yeah.
like when I first approached it, I was like, oh man, it's been so long, blah blah blah
I
blah.
watched a
And I
recap before I
watched it, I was
watched.
like, this shit's hype.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it just sucks to know because like, dude, it's been years now since the manga finished. You know, like what's taking so long for them to finish out the anime. You know.
Right.
Yeah, Mappa just took on every single anime project under the sun. That's why.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, they release bangers though, man. I don't like they. I don't. I hope their animators are getting paid buco bucks because they're on fire right now.
I'm not sure if it was Mappa, but there was like a documentary or something about like manga cause like getting overworked. I think it was Mappa. They were showing how they were working to finish up Attack on Titan. And it was like kind of bad, but they like it was them that released the video to like show that their like workers are like working hard, but then people were like, "Yo, you're treating them like shit."
Actually, yeah, I think
Which they
it was. I
probably
remember there was like a huge backlash. I think it was them.
yeah, which they probably are treating them like shit.
I mean, I didn't see that one, but I did. I definitely see memes based off of that, where like they're just trolling, like essentially like someone higher up telling these people, "Oh, you can't go home. You can't go to holiday. No, you better finish that."
Yeah,
Oh
Japanese work
yeah,
culture sucks, I heard, if you're a salary man.
yeah.
Yeah, I would
Um,
never.
all right, My Hero Academia 6th season. Did you guys finish it?
Yep. John finished a manga. Yep. Don't
Yeah,
even
the
Oh,
need to say
wait,
manga's
that.
not
so
finished, but I am caught up to the manga for sure.
wait, so for Attack on Titan, we didn't say we didn't do the number thing. So let's just rate what we thought the episode was. Like that
The
one hour
last
long thing,
episode.
yeah. I'm gonna give it a 9. I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
Like
I'll give it a
really
9.
got you back into that world and like a good taste for like a little teaser, a little app for you. Get your palate a little wet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I would probably 8.7 for me. You know, just
Oh,
Yeah,
because
that's pretty
okay.
good.
like it's just I don't know. I feel like they're taking too long for sure. I mean, but I think 8.7. It's pretty strong still though.
Bet. All right, so let's do My Hero Academia now. Let's do the number first, I guess. So think about it now and then. So this season, the first half of My Hero was about the paranormal. Paranormal? Yeah, I guess it's paranormal.
Paranormal Front.
Yeah, Liberation Front, and they were basically trying to do a raid, big ass raid, on their base where Shigaraki was, and he was getting powered up, and they
Yep.
basically went in there, got his ass, and they fought a little bit. We didn't really get like a big fight at the end or anything, but we learned about his past a little bit. What happened? He fucking blew up his house or something. Didn't he like kill everybody in his family? Cause he had an itch.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Because his power, he didn't know what his power was. They didn't know what his power was, and then just activate it and
Was that
took
this
everything out.
season? I thought it was last season when we learned that.
That was the beginning of the first half of the 6th season.
Oh, okay.
Cause there's 2 cores, I believe.
Hmm.
Wait, let me make sure.
Because it was like the battles, the war.
Yeah, because I thought the first half of the season was the actual raid, and then last season, the very end was like that My Villain Academia, where they went into all the villain backstories.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was last
Yep.
season. Yeah, that was season 5 ending, I think, wasn't it? Or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So season 6, I think, is like right the beginning of the raid, right?
Yeah.
Yep, right at the
And
beginning of the
all the
raid.
way
Yep.
through the raid too, yeah.
Yeah.
And we
All
learned
the way
that
through the raid.
Dabi is related to Endeavor and
The
everything.
number one hero.
Yep, Best Genius came back. So that was pretty much the first season, right? And the second season, or the second part of that sixth season, has been about
The aftermath.
the aftermath, and Deku like gets really cringy and emo, and just like goes out on his own.
Yeah, but he's
becomes
finally not useless.
becomes a dark hero. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I have a lot to say about the second part, but I will give this a 7.5. Actually, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I was thinking between 7.5 and an 8 too. Like because the first half I feel like is strong, and then the second half it just like it falls off, and it's like how are you gonna end it on that? So yeah, I'm on the same page with you. I think it started off strong for sure though.
Yeah, it's definitely an 8, just because of the second half. Kind of gets dog.
Yeah, the second half. So let's talk about the first half first. So like the first half was really good because like just action right off the bat, right? I like
Mhm.
that kind of shit, right? Where they're like a lot of people fighting at different stages of the same like fight. There was like the different sections. A group was like entering that rabbit girl Endeavor and some other people.
Oh yeah, the
Eyes of
hospital, right?
Law, yeah. And then
Best
there was
girl
like
right
a
there.
group that was doing the raid on the other base where what's that guy with the beak's name?
Destro.
Yeah,
Oh
Destro's
no.
group. They were like raiding that side. There was like two
Yeah.
different places they were raiding. One was the hospital
Yeah,
and
it was
one was
it
the
was the
other one.
hospital
Yeah,
for
Destro,
sure, and then the
Destro.
other side it was the that like insurrectionist group of
Yeah,
the front. What is it?
The
The
Paranormal Liberation Front.
Paranormal
yeah.
Liberation. There you go.
Yep. And yeah, so that group, there was a group in there that was like the recon group with Yayorozu and her like people that are good at recon, Jiro, all of them. Remember when
Mhm.
Kaminari like did that electric thing? That was pretty sick. That was a great
Oh yeah,
moment.
take a big attack.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah,
And then the second season was about
second half.
I didn't like it, bro. Like it was just like the beginning and all of it through. At the end, they just ended up where they already were. Like he went through a phase. He got mad. He got pissed. He's like, "Oh no, I can't do this for my friends. Like I can't sacrifice them." And at the end, he's just back to their dorm, and his voice
Like
changed
nothing
back.
happened.
Yeah, it's like where did all the growth go? It's like if you skip that arc, what really happened in that arc? They killed Lady Nagant. That was like the only good fight, I guess, in that.
I mean, the only other thing is, what you call it?
I mean, was it
How we got
confirmed
all
that she
the
was dead?
powers.
No, she's alive. They said that she was barely alive. Hawk
Yeah,
said that.
technically, yeah. So
What were you saying, Dan?
No, wait, didn't they kill Midnight? Is that who they killed?
Midnight's dead. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
Midnight.
died in the raid against like when
Gigantomachia or whatever his name is.
Makia, yeah, was running through the forest,
Machia.
and then she got hurt, and then some people came to finish her up. Yep.
Yeah, speaking of that, it was really hype that they actually killed people. That was actually really cool.
Oh, I know, like to
Yeah.
show that there's actual consequences. Yeah, for
That
sure.
was the first death since like Night Eye. I think it's that guy's name was. Season
Yeah,
4.
Night Eye.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a hard one, man.
Yeah, the second core, bro. I was just waiting for like those big My Hero Academia moments. And like in general, people have been saying that it's kind of dying in popularity. Like it's not how it was in like the first 2 seasons. Like it's been going
Yeah.
down a little bit in popularity. But I can see why, 'cause like the first 2 seasons, 3 seasons had those big fights. Like when All Might versus Nomu, Deku versus Muscular. I think that might be my favorite arc. That one in the woods where it was
Oh
like
yeah.
yeah, with the
Oh, really?
Coda and all that. Yeah. That was a great arc. Um, Deku versus Overhaul. Like there was no like huge fight. It was more like setup. It was like a mini fight when there was Endeavor and his group versus Shigaraki like for a little bit at the end of in the middle of season 6, but it was like not a huge fight anywhere.
Yeah. it was weird. And then I mean, talking about the second half, like the biggest part of that was like Deku fighting Lady Nagant, and it's
Yeah.
just like I read the manga before that ever came out, and like in the manga, like it was like tense, I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next? And then when it happened animated, I was like, it hit different. It didn't feel the same, Even and I've done that before. Like I read before, obviously the anime comes out, but like I went even though when I expect it, it would hit the same. Like oh wow, like I'm so into it, but like it didn't hit the same. Like it just didn't have that like wow factor for me. And I was like, because it made it seem like nonchalant throughout the whole thing. I don't know. It was weird for sure.
Yeah.
And you're right. It was just the phase because yeah, technically yes, he got stronger. He was like, but I mean, I feel like if even if he stayed at the school, he would have gotten stronger anyway. So it's like, because they would have been doing missions. I'm sure for like it is what it is. But
Yeah. I think season 5 too, like people I didn't hate it, but a lot of people didn't like that whole class versus class thing.
Bro,
Like
that shit is dog. It
I
is
don't think it
so
was too
dog.
bad.
yeah,
Like I
I
know
don't
the
give a
stakes
shit
weren't
about
high.
Class B. Where have they been?
That's true. That's true. But I
No
guess
one
it's
gives
like
a
more
shit.
of a showcase for Class A, right? Like nobody really knows Class B.
No, they were focusing on that one extra dude from like the
Oh
middle
yeah,
classes,
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
but no one gives a
yeah,
shit because he
yeah.
hasn't come back.
That's so true. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think people had a problem with the stakes being so low, and then them fighting like that magician guy, La Brava.
Yeah, dude, it was weird. I mean, like, and I feel like that Class A versus Class B thing took way too long for it to be almost a full season. It was like how are you gonna make a full season just on this? Like yeah, it's I guess a training. It's more like a training season than a true arc. I don't know. Like it
Yeah.
was weird. It was
Yeah, I
weird.
mean it's great, but I really don't need it. I don't think anything really got fleshed out. Thinking about it.
I think the only thing that came out of that really was that Deku can use some of the powers of his
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
predecessors.
whip
Black
shit, the
Whip.
black whip.
Yeah, because he used
Exactly.
the
That was
Black
the
Whip.
only thing.
But the
That
thing
was the only
again,
thing.
like, how did he learn how to do all the other shit in this season? Because he was using the smoke bomb, he was like doing all this shit, he was going crazy. Actually surpassed his classmates at the end of season 6. Remember, they were all like trying to slow him down. That was a pretty cool
Yep.
moment though. By to be fair, when they sent Lita in the air to like go grab him,
Oh yeah.
that was pretty cool. But yeah, like he surpassed them really fast. I guess he unlocked all of the abilities that are inside of him.
I think that's
Yep.
just due to right when they had like that internal conference
Yeah,
with all the previous users.
right, right. Yeah, they had a freaking Zoom meeting.
Yeah, and then I mean, like him being on the defensive all the time, like he had to like fend and fight all nonstop. Like he was barely eating, barely sleeping. Which again is like, well, I mean, if you're not sleeping, you're not in real life. You like if you're sleep deprived, you're not going nowhere fast. So
Yeah. I think some of the criticism that My Hero's also been getting is like it's just a like kind of like a basic show. You know what I mean? Like it's not doing too much that's like out there. Like it can't compete with like a Chainsaw Man or a Jujutsu Kaisen kind of thing. It's like very cookie cutter, like shonen, right?
yeah.
Kid trying to, we got for Chainsaw Man. His main motivation is to touch a titty. Like, damn, bro. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
I think more and more like shonen is kind of changing, and people are starting to like other kinds of more mature, I guess, animes.
So
Oh
the
yeah.
thing with My Hero, I think the world is actually super interesting in terms of the heroes, because
Oh, 100%.
Deku is dog shit as a main character. Every other character is so much more interesting than him, and I'd rather have an anime about it. Like if Bakugo was the main, that'd be great.
Awesome.
True.
Yeah. I mean, I would love one with what's Shoto too. Like I feel like he has
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
literally every other
backstory.
character is more interesting than this fucker.
Yeah, I think him as a protagonist is very like just plain vanilla, like kind of like it feels like a early like 2010s kind of anime when it comes to like
His
characters.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when it
His
comes to
yeah.
stories, characters. But now it's like we're getting so much more different variety. Also, when you were talking about like different characters, there's a manga called My Hero Vigilantes, I think. It's just a manga. They haven't made it into anime. It had a pretty like decent run, and that manga is about like your day-to-day kind of like villains, right? Like right now in My Hero
Hmm.
Academia, we're dealing with like the top of the top, right? My Hero
Yeah.
Vigilantes is more about like your day-to-day like kind of office work, slice of life kind of villains. So it's like a different take
So
on
like 9 to 5, and then I go hero hunting.
yeah. Yo, John, I was telling Dan about this theory that One Punch Man actually developed from My Hero, where the All for One over generations got so strong that Saitama ended up with it. And then everybody, that's why everybody in Saitama's world also has like superhero powers and shit, similar to My Hero.
Wait, can you imagine if My Hero
Oh
did like an anime
boy.
only ending, and is that?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, also I don't think it could happen because there's the fact about like the singularity point where it's gonna get to a point where like there's gonna be no people who have no quirk, like there's always gonna be like quirks and variations of quirks and stuff like that. And I
Yeah.
know in One Punch Man you have the Moomin Rider. He has nothing. He's
Yeah,
he's
for
a
Yeah,
C
but
real.
he's
level
big.
hero.
He got spirit though, I'll give him that.
Oh, he's got spirit. Yeah. No.
Oh, he's the hero.
Any final thoughts about My Hero?
Oh, the craziest thing actually the entire season is the fucking president, dude. At the end when
Oh
he's like,
yeah,
"Oh, I paid for this all by myself."
yeah. They like built a whole facility, right? And he's like, I paid for this myself. That's
Who
crazy,
was
Fucking
that
man.
again?
nut job.
So the president of UA, the like
Oh,
little
the
Yeah,
mole
the
the
rat
little
bear
guy.
rat
like bear
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, I paid for all this. Like they built like a facility in like the matter of 2 hours and like got it
Yeah.
deployed around the school and all that. And like beneath the ground, it like goes down and like there's a system underneath where it like locks it
Yeah,
and
it's
you can't
literally.
get to it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good with My Hero. Vinland Saga. You guys watching Vinland Saga? This is actually continuing still, so it's not over. But I have some shows on here that are like long running shows, but I love Vinland Saga of season 2, bro. It's been
Oh, it's
so good.
so good. It's so good.
It's been
Dude,
so
Vinland
good, bro.
Saga
I think
in
I actually like
general,
it in the first more than the first season.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being the case. What are you gonna say,
it's
John?
such a phenomenal story. Like it just like that's what draws you in. It's just like the story, the plot.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. For me, like I felt like the first episode or two was a little slow, but it's definitely definitely picked up for sure. But yeah, I like it a lot for sure.
The most action we've gotten, like, in season 2 is when Thorgil, the son of Kettle, just like bodied everybody in that city. Bro, that is a smart motherfucker too, 'cause I was like, yo, these guys, you guys caught up, right? You guys are caught up with it?
I didn't watch Monday.
Oh, okay,
I
so you
didn't.
might not know what happened then. What was the last thing you saw? You remember?
The last thing I
They're
saw
trying to make a
was
plan to like get Kettle to give up his farm.
yeah, that was the last thing.
Okay. Well, yeah, they execute on that on Monday's episode.
Okay,
But yeah,
figured.
great episode. Great episode. Another great episode was when. So, a common theme in the show that I've noticed is that dreams, right? Einar is having dreams about his family, who he feels guilty about, like living while they died in front of him. And more importantly, Thorfinn is having dreams about the people that he's killed and shit. And he's trying to atone for basically killing all the people that he did. I think
Hmm.
episode 9 is the one where he like falls in the pit and then he sees Ashalad and he's like, "Bro, like you can still escape this, man. Like
Yeah,
just
you can get
climb
out of here.
up." Bro, that was such great like gym motivation. I was like watching that. I was like, "Bro, this is great. If I could just get like a MP or MP3 on my phone of this." It was so good.
I know, and then I mean, like I feel like Thorfinn, he's like he's lost. He's just like he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know if he wants to live or not, and like I mean, I think it's early on in the season where like essentially that I forget that like the head security guy, he like kind of saves Thorfinn from getting beat or like killed rather, and then he's like, oh, like your body wants to live after like trying to fight him and stuff, and he like instinctively like put like starts boxing and stuff,
Yeah.
whatever. But he's not sure. He's just lost, you know. Like you said, he's trying to atone for his sins, but like he can't get over that hump yet, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you can find.
Have you guys seen or heard about a manga called Vagabond?
Vagabond?
Yeah, Vagabond.
Yeah, I know of it. I haven't started it.
Yeah, so there's no anime, but this is like a very it's similar to Vinland Saga because it's like about atonement and like uh basically it's about this samurai who apparently actually did exist in real life too. His name is what is it? Musashi Miyamoto. So it's kind of like in the setting of where you know where like Samurai Champloo is, like that Edo period where there was like
Uh,
samurai going around, ronins, and the art of this is considered like very, very top tier.
yeah, I heard the art's crazy.
Yeah. See if I can show you guys some. So like very detailed like drawings. This is like a really famous panel.
Yeah, it's like Berserk. Berserk's crazy with the like the full spreads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is why it
Oh,
takes forever to
it's
do a
okay.
chapter.
Let me stop. It's saying that I'm streaming in two different places, which I forgot that I am. Yeah, so Vagabond, similar themes. A lot of people kind of compare the two. So, we did. What did we say number-wise? I don't think we did. I would give it a 9, I think. 9.5 even. I would give it 9.5. I thought it was great.
I'm going like 9.3. I'm not quite there yet, but I want to finish it before I
Yeah, the
take all
Monday
of it in.
episode went crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe it
I'm
puts
at a
it up a
9.
couple points.
I would say 9 for sure.
Nice.
It's a strong anime, man. So it's so well like thought out and developed, like, like how they doing the story. So
Yeah. It's crazy
I'm
because
pretty sure it's my favorite from the season. I'm pretty sure.
it actually came out in, yeah, it came out this past season. What's crazy about that show is that it's literally one of the most violent times in like human history. And this guy, Thorfinn, is basically trying to serve, like, he made that pact. I don't know if you guys remember. He's like, I'm never gonna, like, kill anybody again or hurt
Yeah, he's
anybody
kind of following
again.
the same thing as like his father.
Yeah. And he has, like, these two angels. One is, like, his dad, who's a pacifist. And then the other one is Ashalad, who's, like, a killer. Who's a really good, well-written character, I think. One of the best. Because
oh, I
he's an
loved him.
absolute shitter, right? Because he, like, his crew is mercenaries. They raped, killed like a lot of like towns, villages. But there's
Hmm.
some kind of like moral like being in him. Like he killed the king at the end of the first season to make Canute. Oh, we haven't talked about Canute. What do you guys think about Canute?
Oh, he's
Bro,
growing up.
what a come up, dude.
Bro, what a come up.
He's
And
growing
this
up for
guy is
sure.
like off the he's becoming his father just like Thorfinn is becoming his father. They're both became the opposite of their fathers, but now they're becoming what their fathers were. Like Canute, for example, really soft in the beginning, the opposite of his father, and then now he turned into like a conniving king, basically poisoned his brother and shit. And then Thorfinn was killing people with Ashalad for a while, and now he's like, oh shit, yeah, my dad is right. My dad was kind of right. Like, let me try to walk in his footsteps. So like they both are like just dealing with their fathers. Canute is seeing his ugly ass head of his dad in the corner of his room with fucking warts and shit in his face. Like, it's crazy, bro. That show's just crazy.
It is. I mean, I still think there's time for him to like revert back to being like a savage, you know, like a Stone Cold Killer. But
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
see.
but I
I,
don't think it'll
honestly
go
don't. I
down that
honestly don't
path.
know. I didn't read the manga on this or anything.
He has
Oh,
that
wow,
dog
that's
in him
personal.
still though, 'cause he punched those people that like ruined their farm, like
Oh,
instinctively. Remember? He
yeah,
just like fucking
100%, man.
swung at them. Yeah.
100%, bro. He was a war, like, I don't know what to say, like a warrior, as
Yeah.
a child, killing, slaying. He has hundreds of bodies on his hands.
Yeah. It's taking a toll on him.
Hmm
All right. So do we
Which
want to talk
also led
about?
me to
Go ahead.
be surprised at how he became a slave. I was like, when it just came out that he was a slave, I was like,
Yeah, I
what?
don't think they
What's
went
going on?
to how did he become a slave? Did they say anything
Well,
about that?
well, that was the punishment for what do you call it? Uh, trying to save Askeladd.
Oh, okay. They mentioned that? I must have like not paid
It was
attention.
like at
I
the
might
end. It was at the end. Canute was like, I'll punish him, blah blah blah,
Gotcha.
because he drew his sword at Canute.
Oh. Right, right, you're right.
Gotcha.
You're right. Yeah, he did do that.
Yeah, I was I forgot about that too.
All right. Do you want to touch on One Piece? I actually don't even know where One Piece is. I don't think they're at the climax
Um,
yet.
yeah, the part we're all thinking of, I think is supposed to be in August, by the way,
Okay.
based on
think
how
It's
it's
gonna
August
going.
be
9th.
August. Okay.
I think
So
August 9th.
the last thing I saw from it was uh what was it? Kaido just knocked off Luffy. That's the last thing I saw.
That was a while
Yeah, I
ago,
know.
wasn't it?
I didn't catch up.
Yeah, the last thing I saw was when Luffy had his second win, and he's fighting Kaido again. And like I forget his name. The son became the
Yamato?
pink dragon.
Oh no, not fuck.
Odin's son.
Momosuke or whatever his
Yeah.
name is.
Yeah, Momonosuke,
Momonosuke, yeah.
where he like aged himself, and he's a big dragon now. So that's where I left off.
Yep, yep. Okay, so we're still, I mean, still chugging along. We got a lot of good shit coming up
Oh yeah, I mean it's pretty much mapped out.
soon. Yeah, it is. I mean, we could talk about the manga. I mean, why not, right? So shit is going
Wait,
down.
are we going all the way ahead, or are we just talking about Wano?
No, we could talk about all the way ahead. Why not?
Oh, okay. Bro,
I
what
was
the
just
fuck is going on this island, dude?
everybody's pulling up, bro. Everybody. Even the Gorosei, like the one of the elders is coming
Yeah.
to Egghead. Kizaru is coming with him.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. I don't know
Blackbeard
where
might
we're
be
going from
coming.
here.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on Blackbeard, bro, because the way he left off, like this, they cut off like
Then you spoiled his
him
week.
fighting him fighting Law. That's if he's there, I'm gonna be upset, cause I like Law. Okay.
He's gonna pull up and he's gonna use room
Yeah, he's gonna pull up
shambles.
room.
Dude, I saw a meme where like it was like, yo, like essentially saying like, yeah, like you're gonna see Blackbeard just pull up somewhere and just say room, and like I'll throw my phone across the room if I see that, bro.
Yeah. So basically the goal is to get the road poneglyphs, right? So
Mhm.
Blackbeard's trying to get them. Kid is trying to get them. That's why he went to Elbaf to try to get him from Shanks, because Shanks is in Elbaf.
And
Uh,
Shanks also took his arm, so he wanted it was like going
Yeah, he
on a
wants
revenge
revenge.
tour
yeah,
kind of too.
yeah. So these are the main people. I think this is gonna be a Paramount War Part 2 kind of arc. I think they're gonna set it up as a big war right now, and then afterwards it's gonna be like a little let things play out. Also, Garp is going to fight someone too. I forgot who. Isn't Garp going to fight someone who
No,
kidnapped
isn't
Kobe?
Garp trying to save someone with
Yeah, Kobe. He's trying to save Kobe.
trying to save Kobe.
That's exactly who took Kobe again? Was it?
I
I
think
think
it
it
was
was Blackbeard, no?
Blackbeard and Aokiji. Aokiji's with the Blackbeard pirates now.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Crazy.
crazy. I saw something online where they were talking about the structure of the Navy in One Piece, and there's actually someone on top of Kizaru that they don't talk about. So Kizaru is the basically the general, right? Like how that guy with the pigeons was before.
Yeah.
So there's actually
Mhm.
someone on top of him, and then on top of that guy is the five elders.
So
But
there's
that,
someone in between him and the elders.
yeah. So they don't talk about that middle guy, but there is someone there, it seems.
Hold on,
Which
wait.
is
So you said Kizaru,
Huh.
One Piece.
who's the
No, so yeah,
magma guy?
cause
Kizaru, right?
no, Kizaru is the lava, is the light guy. Oh, but above him is the Magna
The
guy. But
yeah, the magma
Kizaru's
guy
an
who's I'm talking
admiral.
about. So the
Yeah, so that's Kaino or something like that, right?
Kaino, yeah, Kaido, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I forget his name.
So
He is he's the fleet admiral, you know, like because I think Kizaru's just an admiral, and then I think he's
Yeah.
the fleet admiral, so he's above all the admirals.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like there's someone above him that we don't know about, and then above him is the five elders.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to find some like infographic or something. The world government structure. Yeah, see, Commander in Chief. Let me post this link in the chat. Is there even a chat here?
Why don't you just throw it in general?
Okay. I threw it in there. So at all the way at the top is that girl with the weird girl, who the celestial dragons report to. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Wait, am I fucking
Yeah.
blind? Do you see this shit, John? Or am I bugging?
I know I see it. You just so you hover over the general tab and then you hit open chat like
Yeah.
as you're hovering
Mhm.
because you can't open it since you're
Right.
in the
Okay, I
stream
gotcha, I
room.
gotcha, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So under Lovely, John, I don't know if you see it. There's a Commander in Chief Kong, and then
Yeah.
under him is Fleet Admiral.
Yep. So yeah, we never
So
seen
that
that
guy might be a
Commander in
fucking
Chief.
problem.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Kong.
I feel like I never even heard of him.
Yeah, I feel like
I
I never heard
remember
of it
him
too.
showing up like once.
So yeah, Cypherpole is at Egghead. Vegapunk is at Egghead. A lot of bodies at Egghead. I loved when Luffy beat the shit out of Lucci and Zoro
Oh
fucking
yeah.
killed the shit out of Kaku, whatever his name is.
Yeah, like they didn't even like leave it for interpretation. It's like no, no, no.
Yeah.
We know who's winning here. We're talking about a Yonko now.
Yeah, I was worried the power scaling's gonna get fucked.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
good. Okay, so One Piece going strong still. Any other shows you guys want to talk about? That's pretty much all of that I had on my list. Anything else you guys watch? Nagatoro-san, Dan?
Goaded.
Is it trash or is it good? Would you recommend it?
Well, I mean, it's just hard to get into.
Yeah.
It
'Cause you can't
is.
get in, because after the initial like first 3 episodes, it calms down.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't get past that, then it's fine. But the point where it is now is just pure. It's just a lot of fluff and development.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched the first season. I haven't watched the second season, and some of those animes were like they just try to keep egg you on, you know, like they get close, but not right, like close, you know. It's like, but they never complete what you want to happen, which is like to ship the two, you know.
Yeah, but so how they're setting up the ship? Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Never mind.
What, you about to spoil?
Yeah, because that's after the second season. Because I'm all caught up with the manga.
Oh, you caught up with the manga? Okay.
Hey, love that.
Hey, beat me on one, huh?
Any
Oh
other
my
shows that
rom-com.
you guys are watching that aren't necessarily related to like the season, but you just finished or you're watching?
Oh,
Yeah. So I mean,
you know what's fucking goated right now?
What?
what?
Fucking Birdie Wings.
I've heard of that. That's the golf one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard of that. I heard that's pretty good.
bro, it's
I heard
literally
I haven't watched that one either.
it's golf, but it's Kuroko.
Wait, it's golf, but it's what?
Kuroko. It's
Kuroko,
all
he said
cracked.
Kuroko no basket. They have powers.
Oh, okay.
Let me guess, you got a power swing. You got one that has like a ultimate cutter.
You used to
Yes.
watch that baseball one, right? Diamond Ace or
Diamond
something?
and Ace of the Diamond.
Yeah, you watched
Ace
that,
of the
right?
Diamond.
Yeah, that was
I
good.
like that. I like that one.
Yeah, that
But
one's
then
a
I
slow
started
burn
reading
though.
the manga. Repeat that then.
Oh, Ace of the Diamond. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't really like. It takes a while for it to actually hit.
Yeah, that one. It
Mm.
took a while to the
Cause
point
the
where
main
I read the
character's kind of
manga.
dog until like was it the second season, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I think we're gonna wrap it up. Let's talk briefly about the shows that are coming out this upcoming season. So going down the list, we have Swordsmith Village Arc, April 9th, Doctor Stone New World, April 6th, uh, Tonak Tonikaku Kawaii.
Oh,
What the
Tonikaku Kawaii.
Yeah, Tonikaku
Watch that shit.
Kawaii. And we have Hell's Paradise by Studio Mappa. This one's flying under the radar a little bit. I don't know if you
I
guys
feel
heard
like
about it.
this is actually gonna go crazy. This one.
Yeah.
So
'Cause I
one
heard
that
the
I would.
art is really nice in the manga, so if it translates well, it's gonna be crazy.
Which one? Which one did you say, Dan? Translate?
No,
Which one?
Hell's Paradise.
Oh, okay.
The art in the manga is supposed to be nice. So if
Okay.
it
One that I
translates
want
well.
to put on your radar for sure is called Mashal, Magic and Muscles.
Yeah, I heard of that.
That one is. I've read the manga and it's really it's really interesting. It's a different take.
Yeah, that's like Mob Psycho meets One Punch Man or something, right?
Yeah, I would say more so of like Harry Potter meets One Punch Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, cool.
But it's wizards, not necessarily what's the other one?
Psychics.
What did you say?
I
Mob.
said Mob Psycho.
Oh, mob. Yeah, it's not like psychic powers. It's like it's actual magic. So it's like I would say Harry Potter more so,
Hmm.
and One
Okay.
Punch Man. It's funny. It's got good action.
I think I thought
should
Mob
be-
Psycho because the main character kind of looks like Mob Psycho.
Very
with the
true.
hair and
Very true.
shit.
Because they got the coconut
Yeah.
bowl
Generic
cut.
bullshit.
Yeah. That's the only thing that you would get from Mob Psycho because other than that, it's just like I would say Harry Potter and One Punch Man.
Yep.
For
It looks
sure.
like there's a new Konosuba coming out. Konosubarashi. What is this?
Yeah, that's-
Let's see.
That's just like a troll anime. I like it. You know, it has fun
Konosuba and
funny episodes.
explosion on this wonderful world. You sure it's not a
Yeah,
hentai?
It's oh my god, it focuses on Megumin.
It brushes the line sometimes. I would say, for sure.
Really? Is it fan service?
Nah, it's not that bad.
It's
Okay.
not that bad. It's not that bad. I would say it's more of like a funny fan service, not like a true fan service.
Got you, got you.
It's an isekai parody. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. They're trolling it. I love isekai, but then some of the isekai that came out this season, like trash, man, trash. Like there's no depth to the story.
Well,
Like,
that's
I watched one
isekai,
or
bro.
two
Their
episodes.
isekais are just trash in general.
Bro, you hate isekais.
Because it's like the
Isekais are
same
overplayed now. I agree.
pattern, bro. The
Some
only
of them I
isekai that
liked,
did it well was Sword Art in 2013.
and then they killed themselves. They kept going.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. on Sword Art. I
Alicization
love Sword Art.
wasn't that bad. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I know, but like, I mean, again, like it's one of those things where like sometimes you drag it on too long. It's like no. Like it should have ended after the first or second season. You know?
Wait, did you like Mushoku Tensei? Did you watch that or nah?
Mushoku Tensei, the isekai, right? Where he's like
Yeah.
fantasy world. Nah, but I heard Jijuk, I think, talking about that.
Hold on,
Jijuk,
wait.
whatever his name is.
Wait,
No,
I like that
Jobless
one.
Reincarnation. That one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, there's some slow points. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We have
Yeah,
a
I was
chatter.
trying to
He's
think
saying,
of
"Have you talked about Mashley or Hell's Paradise?" Yeah, we talked about Mashley. We said it was very similar to Harry Potter meets One Punch Man,
Yep.
and Hell's Paradise is hype because Studio Mappa. So we're waiting to see what's gonna happen with that. We'll probably tune in, see what happens. I was gonna talk about this show Oshi no Ko, 16-year-old AI. Oh wait, not AI. Her name is
I.
A. A Hoshino is talented and beautiful idol. Uh, okay, this is an idol one. Yo,
Bro, this
this
is actually good. Don't sleep on it. Just watch it.
okay. You're recommending it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a one episode or a two episode or a three
I
episode?
heard the first episode's like an hour, so it should be enough to set it up.
Okay.
But if anything, it should be 3 episodes because it takes time to like build like what it's actually gonna end up being.
Right. Okay. Maybe I'll add that. We also have Ancient Magus Bride season 2.
I
I don't
watched
know
the
if you
first
guys
season,
seen
so I'm
it.
probably gonna check this one out too.
You vibed with the first
Not
season
me.
or no?
Yeah, it was good. It was interesting. It was a while ago, so I thought
Yeah.
I'd do a little rewatch.
Bro, so Shinra Zero, I agree with you. So there's a show called My Home Hero, right? I don't, have you guys heard of it? The manga when it came out was very popular. So basically it's about this guy who is he has a daughter and her daughter I don't know exactly what happens, but his daughter is like going through some relationship problems and he like feels worried because that's his daughter and he like kind of stalks the guy and turns out that like I forgot what happens but the guy actually dies accidentally and they think it's uh the girl's dad who killed him and he's basically like in hiding like trying to hide from like these assassins because apparently the boyfriend was like involved with the mafia or something. So that one is going to be
Yeah,
interesting.
that sounds good.
Shinra Zero, yeah, thanks for calling that out. Masho we talked about. Ranking of Kings is coming back.
I think this one, I think it's supposed to be like a special. I don't think it's actually like
Oh, it's
a
a
full
special.
season.
Continuation.
Because
Huh.
I think the manga's still coming out, right?
I don't think it's based on a manga, is it? I thought it was an original video. Maybe you're right, I don't know. It's called Ranking of Kings, the Treasure Chest of Courage. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna check it out.
First season was a banger. Next up we have what is this? This sounds like an isekai. Yamada Kun to level 999. English title is Loving Yamada at level 999.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember I watched a PV. It looked like trash, but I'm still
Mhm.
gonna watch it.
Oh, Ranking of
Yeah,
Kings
I've
is
never.
based on a manga, someone is saying. Okay, cool. Cool.
There's another
Isekai
one
wa
they liked.
smartphone to Wait, is that the one you were gonna talk about?
Yeah, I just
Wait,
found
let me
that
see
one
what the
too.
English title is of this.
In another world with my smartphone.
In another
2.
world with my smartphone too. I like the titles more than the actual shows at this point.
Funny enough, I did see the first season of that. It was okay, but
Yeah.
Isekai is so overplayed right now. I love Isekai, but fuck, man, they put way too many. It's just
No,
like the only way we're gonna make a new world is if you die and we put you in a new world. It's like no, just don't even start with the whole dying part. Just make it so that it's a whole new world.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to start from like being a regular human to like oh now I have superpowers in another world. Like
There was a couple of shows that like were really popular isekais, like Slime and what was the other one? Shield Hero? What happened to those?
Shield Hero is trash.
hey, don't trash on that one, man.
Look, man. I started season 2. I could not finish it.
See
That was awful.
See, I feel like Shield Hero is one you just gotta read. Like, don't even bother because like they put up some of the stuff that they extend too long. Just out. I've read the manga. The manga's good. And
Okay, fine.
what?
One of the viewers is saying we need to look at Heavenly Delusion. He's saying it might be the sleeper hit of the season, so I'm gonna look
Oh
it up.
yeah, what do you call it?
Heavenly
I think
Delusion.
I think the bad thing about that one specifically, I think that's gonna be in Disney Plus jail.
Heavenly Delusion?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Heavenly Delusion. Let's see what this is about. Synopsis. Within the safety of the walls, youths are raised in a nursery style. Oh, it's Promised Neverland. Youths are raised in a nursery style setting by robots. While life there may appear stale on the surface, the children are full of potential and curiosity. In many ways, it is a slice of heaven. Bro, this also sounds like Horizon Zero Dawn. Anyways, the outside world is a hellscape. It is almost entirely void of anything mechanical and is now inhabited by bizarre yet powerful supernatural beings. Yeah. So it seems like these kids are raised in like some kind of incubation, like AI controlled thing. They said it's Attack on Titan with Promised Neverland XD. Okay, that's a good combo, I guess.
That's a
Yeah.
good combo.
It's gonna go crazy.
As long as it doesn't end like
Promised Neverland slideshow,
Promised
PowerPoint
Neverland.
style. Yeah. Crazy. What else we have here? Let's see. Isegai de cheat skill wo to ni shit. I'm not even gonna read that.
Oh,
Dude, there's
is
like
this
4
the
more
I got a
isekais, by the
cheat
way,
skill
just
in
so you
another
know.
world and became unrivaled in the real world too. That tells me everything I need to know about the story. He gets isekai, gets OP, then he comes back into the world and he has those abilities, I guess.
Yeah, that's the point of the title, so you don't even have to look at the synopsis.
Mhm.
Smart marketing. Okay, we have, let's see, Insomniacs After School. Interesting. I like the cover art. Seems kind of cool. Let's see what the sound. It all started with the death of one of the astronomy club's members. From this, the rumored ghost of the club came to life. Grumpy insomniac Ganta Nakami stumbles across the moderately rebellious yet easygoing Isaka Magari in the astronomy club's abandoned observatory. Murakari is jolted awake and tries to escape from the scene, only to have a broken door prevent that, forcing the two inside. The two forge an unlikely friendship, leading them to use their observatory as a safe space for them to interact. Okay, is this a romance?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. Genre of romance. You gonna check that out, Dan?
Yeah, I actually realized I have a lot of these on my plan to watch.
So Shinra Zero is asking a question in the chat. He says, "Do you guys know about Dead Mount Deathplay? I liked how the manga looked, but the trailer looked like a generic fantasy. I guess this
Oh
is a
yeah,
new
I think this
show.
is supposed to come out this season too.
Dead Mount Deathplay. Let's see. Wow, there's just a lot of bangers, I guess, because I've gone through like 10 of them already, and all of them are either we've heard about or someone is talking about them.
Oh yeah.
Dead Mount Deathplay. Let's see. Dead Mount Deathplay. Oh, this took me to somewhere else. Angels of Death. Is it on my anime list? I don't see it. Did you find it, Dan?
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah, I
at it right
found
now.
it.
What is it about?
It's a
You
showdown
can't
for
find it?
the ages as the legendary hero takes on the corpse god Necromancer. But when the dust settles, something isn't quite right. In the final moments of their epic confrontation, the corpse god's final gambit was wholly what the fuck is this? Wholly unexpected. Oh god damn it. Is this an isekai? Reincarnation magic.
Bro, two of the isekais. That could be good. Dead Mount Deathplay. You guys know that YouTuber ViniTube or something? He comes out with a lot of videos like, oh, best anime forthcoming and stuff. Shinra said it's more unique because it's very edgy. I like that. Okay, cool. What other animes do you like? Like, what are your few favorites? Top five, maybe. Uh, but yeah, that ViniTube guy, he every season he does like a really good job of like presenting all the shows that are coming out. So I always watch his video to see like what's going on, you know. All right, what is this? Let's see. Boku, The Dangers in My Heart. It's a comedy about middle schoolers. The first
Nice.
line is Ichikawa may look like your average middle school student, but in his heart he dreams of murder. Thus, it is no surprise that the one he wants to kill the most is never far from his mind. The class idol. He said the person that made Death Mount Death Play made Durara and Bakano. What the fuck? I do know
Yeah, type.
Bakano. I do know Bakano. That's sick.
Alright, I'll add it.
Yeah, I guess I'm adding that to my
It's fucking gross, man. I have so many fucking things I'm watching.
that's not gross. We love that. More
Holy
the
shit.
merrier.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of hits this season for sure.
Summoned to Another World for a Second Time. This is a what is it? Adventure comedy fantasy romance. Okay.
It's an isekai from the title.
Kuma Kuma Bear Punch. No, thank you. Otonari Niginga. Why don't they just put the English names of them? Alright, so we have Shinra Zero's top 5. He says Hajime no Ippo, Initial D, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, and Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Okay, I've seen
Oh.
3 of those 5.
I've
Hajime
seen
no
all
Ippo,
5.
I need to. Wait, you saw Hajime no
Of
Ippo?
course, that was one of the first animes I binged when I was like the earlier stuff that Hajime no
Really?
Ippo.
I need to watch that. I don't. He said it's pretty generic. I feel like it's not.
Nah,
I
it's
wasn't
pretty good.
expecting Initial D and Cyberpunk, to be top 5.
You'll love
Cyberpunk's a
Yorobes.
really good fucking show, though.
It is. I mean, I've seen Initial D. I love Initial D, man.
There's like a DNA. Everybody has like a DNA of shows that they like, right? Like story. You focus more on the story, or you focus more on the comedy, or you focus more of the action. You focus more on like the music. I feel like my DNA is like action, story, and like music. I feel like I value music more than your regular viewer. So Cyberpunk was like the shit. That music was fucking crazy, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cyberpunk was the perfect length too, 12 episodes, and it was still well paced. Like it didn't feel like it was like,
Yeah, nothing stretched
going
out.
crazy, yeah. Oh, he said if you value music, Hajime no Ippo and Initial D will go crazy for you. Okay, cool, man.
Initial D soundtrack's
I
crazy.
will add that. Hajime no Ippo is a pretty long show though, I'm pretty sure.
It is a
I just
very
remember
long
seeing a
show.
video, was like, what was that thing? That roll? Dempsey
Yeah,
roll!
he does the roll, yeah.
Yeah.
And he hits like a brick wall, so
This man said, I don't know if you're a man at you, but they said the manga has 1,400 chapters. I'm caught up. It's still ongoing weekly since 1980.
John, you caught up or no?
oh
Yo,
no, I am
bro.
not caught up on that one. No.
What was that anime that Joe was watching that the author's been like writing the same like gambling match for like 10, 25 years? Kaiji or something? Akaji or something like that? What was that show's name?
The gambling one?
Gambling anime, yeah.
I don't remember what it's called.
Kaiji. Yeah, it's Legendary Gambler.
Oh, this one. Okay, gotcha.
Dude,
Legendary Gambler Kaiji.
1,400 episodes and still going.
Chapters.
Chapters, yeah, chapters.
Yeah, I'm sorry, chapters.
I mean, they must be, doing something right.
Crazy.
People are buying it, so they keep going. Have you guys seen Terror in Resonance?
Yes.
Would you recommend it?
It's alright. I mean, I haven't watched it in a while. But I remember I enjoyed it when I watched it, but looking back, I think it was alright.
Ah, okay. Shinra said, chapters are pretty short though, and we focus on other characters, which I love. Terror in Resonance was my first anime. Yo, your first anime was about terrorism and shit? Shouldn't it be like about demons, like Demon Slayer or something? That kind of sets the
That'd be
tone,
Sword Art.
doesn't it? Well, Terror in Resonance is about like the two kids. They're like special
they're
powers
terrorists.
and they escape, and then they like want to do terrorist shit. Interesting, man. Interesting. Uh, cool. Eden Zero second season. That's from the same author as Fairy Tail, I believe. Eden Zero. You
It
guys seen
is.
Fairy Tail?
I've seen Fairy Tale
I haven't.
It was
a
fire
long time
though.
ago.
Ending stunk. Oh, really? Okay. Is it a 12 episode or a long show?
What, Eden
Oh, maybe
Zero?
that's why I thought I remember it poorly because the ending stunk.
Terran in Resonance. He's saying it's a well, they're saying it's a 12 episode show. Yeah. You guys said you didn't watch Fairy Tail?
I did.
You liked it?
You? I liked it. I liked it. I mean, it was a long one, man. That was a lot of episodes. It was. I watched it
Yeah,
such a
we're
long time
used to
ago.
that though. We're One Piece fans.
I know, I know. It was such a long. I mean, long time ago since I watched it, so I don't think I agree that like I don't like I remember the ending vaguely, and I don't think I liked it that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that show was all about the power of friendship.
Like Naruto. Talk no
Yes.
jutsu.
Oh yeah.
Isn't Eden Zero like a copy paste of Fairy Tail? Judging by the reviews that I'm seeing on here,
I think it was.
it seems that you're right, yeah. Possibly. It's in space. Looks like the setting is in space, but it looks like they have like a little pet thing like they do in Fairy Tail. I guess that's his signature.
No,
Main character
100%. I
has
mean,
a yeah.
the main character looks just like the main character from Fairy Tale, like just black hair instead of red, you know?
Yeah, the pet guy, yeah. It's the oh, it's the exact same one, literally. They're from the same
One to one.
universe.
I don't know from the same universe, but I mean, same art style for
Same
sure.
design, little changes. Maybe he
Hmm.
figured don't break what isn't broken. Or don't fix what isn't broken. Skip to Loafer is a drama that's coming out about excellent student Mitsuma, who's always dreamt about leaving her small town, going to a prestigious university. That's a drama.
Excited about that one.
Really?
Yep.
Bro, how many shows do you have? Literally. Well,
Bro, you want me to go through it?
yes, what's the number of shows? Also, Shinra said I need Fire Force Season 3 news now. What do you guys have to say about that? Have you
Look,
guys seen
Fire
Fire
Force
Force?
I like
I've
the
seen
second
Fire
season a lot
Force.
better.
What
Or
did you say?
rather, I don't remember what's in the season, but I read the whole manga because the manga's done for Fire Force.
And bro, so this guy over here, he reads the manga for everything before the show ends. If there's a little hint of hope that show's gonna be good, he reads through the old manga.
Pretty much, yeah. So I don't remember what's in season 3 or 4 because I know what happens, but in general, I don't know when they take place and which season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, David Production does Fire Force, I think, and they just finished. Well, they didn't just finish Stone Ocean, but they were working on that, so maybe that was their next project.
Yeah, but no, but Fire Force, I love Fire Force. It's
Shh.
a good one.
Should I start Black Clover or no? Dan, have you seen it?
John, wait, weren't you asking about this the other day? Who's caught up on
Yes,
Black Clover?
because I have seen it, and Vanessa and I are waiting to like watch more of it because she likes it so much. But I'm caught up with the manga, and I would say,
Yami Sukihira or whatever his name is.
yeah, that's the captain of the Black Bulls. But I mean, there's certainly it has its moments where it's kind of dog water, like it's slow, but like I'm at like the manga's towards the end game already, so it's like it's picking up heavy, and I can't like I have no one to talk to about it
Yeah.
because my fiance's not gonna read the manga. She's just gonna wait for everything to come out on an anime.
Shinra says, I like Fire Force because it's almost like McDonald's. It's so fire, but it's not anything like high quality.
Actually, facts that actually isn't accurate. That's actually
Yeah,
pretty accurate.
yeah. Like I know it wasn't like critically acclaimed or anything, but I always saw its name come up when when people talked about like fights and just action in general.
Yeah, because there's like a lot of like really like incredible moments just from the production.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shinra says, I used to clown on Black Clover without even checking it out, but Yami looks dope. He's the reason I want to check it out. Yeah, people that don't watch Black Clover, they know Yami. That's why I said Yami Sugihira, because that's the guy that I know too.
Dude, so I mean, like towards the
I'm
end
a
of when
shonen
they
guy
finished,
though, so I'm a shonen guy. So even if it's like basic fighting shit with no story, I'll probably like it.
Yeah, that's your
dude,
genre.
you're gonna love Yami like as a character. Like when you
Yeah,
watch it, and
he's
yeah,
like
you're gonna love Yami as a
Kakashi-san.
character. Yeah, kind of. I mean, like you're gonna have the same appeal for him as you would Kakashi. Yeah, for sure.
Nice man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good. Like the action scenes are really good. The only one that I would say is weird is like in the second, or like in the second big fight. The animation is like dog water. Like they try to do something different, but I mean, at that part I'll just tell you to read the manga because that the manga's on point with that particular fight.
Like
You'll
Seven
know the
Deadly
fight when
Sins
you see
or
it. You'll know the fight when you see it,
Yeah.
but I mean, after that though, everything else has been top A quality. It was everything before and after that particular fight on point. For
Shinra
whatever reason,
saying,
the animation.
man, Yami's probably a badass guy. And thinking of badass guys, how did they fuck up Seven Deadly Sins anime and manga with so many badass characters? True! Bro, I love Escanor. I was a huge Escanor fan. This man John over here was just
I
like,
knew.
don't even read don't even watch the anime. Did it dirty. Just read the manga. So like, I'm trying to
Oh,
find the time to read the manga.
100%. Yeah, just read
But
the manga.
bro,
Don't even finish it, bro. I didn't finish the anime because I knew, like, just looking at a couple episodes in the season, I was like, can't. Nope.
why did they make that call, bro? It's just like it doesn't make any financial sense. Cause the first two seasons of animation was on point. The first two seasons were bangers. I'm not gonna front.
Hmm.
Season three rolls around, it was just like, what the fuck am I watching? That fight between Escanor and Meliodas when he turns into the one, they like repeated the same three animations like for a minute straight. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you because that didn't happen in the manga.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I know Escanor gets some more love in the manga, so
Oh yeah.
Shinra said I watched the season with shit animation till halfway because I love Escanor, but I couldn't continue. Yeah, I actually finished season three. I found the courage to do that. But I didn't watch season four.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the manga's done, by the way. I don't know if you do that, but yeah, like
Yeah, I know
I
that.
finished it.
oh, it's finished.
Yeah, it's finished. I
Black
finished it,
Clover
but
is on
yeah.
a hiatus or no? I heard it was on a hiatus, right?
I mean the manga, no. It probably, I think it was, but the manga is doing every week, and then obviously they're like typical showing, and you take another week break, But it's weekly now, and like I said, it's been picking up, and I have no one to talk to about it, so.
Yeah.
Sorry, maybe I'll catch up on the manga.
Like it's really good. Like you get so like it's
Kent,
I'm hyped for
I don't
it.
know if you're friends with Kent, but he watches Black Clover.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Clover does get a lot of hate. I feel like it's 'cause like it had the reputation of being like a Naruto copycat or like a that like a copycat that didn't really stand out in any particular way, but I feel like
Yeah.
it kind of carved its own path now. Like there's a lot of fans now.
Oh yeah. You know, and it's funny because when for like the animation first came out, people were so upset at how Asta sounded. He was like screeching every time
That's
because
literally
his
what
character's
Shinra just said. He said Asta motherfucker shouts so loud.
Yeah, I mean, so in the beginning it was bad. It gets better over time, but he's still allowed. That's his character. That's who he is, you know. But I mean, like they could have done a better job. But like I think the voice actor who was like voice acting for this character was for like this was his first job, like his first like show, and like he learned over time, and obviously saw the criticism. So it's definitely gotten better after the first like 20 episodes or so, you know, for sure.
Yeah. So he doesn't shout as much anymore, or what? Or does he still shout?
He shouts, but it's not as annoying. Like the way he was shouting before, it sounded like he was like screeching and like or, like trying to be in between. It was weird. Like here's more definitive. Like and then they probably he took it down a notch. Okay,
Yeah.
but he's still like obnoxious because that's how it is in the manga. You know, like that's how the character's supposed to be. But like it was just annoying how he was being voiced in the beginning for sure.
So we have a hot take in the chat. They're saying, "Oh, Shinra, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us." So Shinra is saying, "For me, the animation doesn't mean shit if the story is good. Demon Slayer, I don't like. Is that a hot take?" I think
Nah,
that's
that's
a.
fine.
I think it's a hot take if you say you don't like Demon Slayer, but the way you like surmised why you don't like it makes sense. Like it's
No, the hot
not
take
really a
for that is Demon Slayer story is kind of mid, but the animation's goaded. That's why it's
yeah.
only good.
The
Yeah,
animation carries it. Like what happened
big
in
time.
that last Entertainment District shit? Like story wise, right? Visuals are beautiful, fighting beautiful, right? Every
And
all
Netsu's just sleeping the entire time.
they're
That's
just
it.
trying to find they found one demon in a bathhouse, and that B demon had a brother, and they just fought it. But the animation is so peak and crispy that it just like takes it to another level. It feels like it's like monumental watching it. Cause like, bro,
Bro,
they're
Yeah, it's like
reaching
movie quality.
levels. Yeah,
like the blows, like the way they animated the blows, like you could just feel it, like just watching. You're like, holy shit, like these are heavy, you know?
yeah, yeah. And the animators probably put in work, on that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
story is number one, music's number two, animation is number three for you. Okay, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I
Music, I
feel
think, is pretty ranked high. Oh, music is number one for you. Okay. Do you like Carol and Tuesday?
that.
That's
Yo
cool.
guys, I'm a head out. Got an early morning. Sorry.
All right, man.
Alright,
Thanks for
peace
hanging
out.
out, man.
Yep, it was fun chatting with you guys.
Yup. Thanks for your
Catch
input.
you later.
Good talking to you.
Yep,
See ya.
no problem. See ya.
Where was I? Yeah, that's not a hot take because I think you like summarize it pretty well. Like, feel strong, man. Yeah. All right, Dan. I think we're gonna wrap it up soon. You got anything you wanna say?
Oh yeah, to answer your question before, it was 16. That's how many I have.
16 animes that you're watching this season? How? On the
Bro,
train?
I just hit plan to watch. I'm gonna check them out, but I'll probably drop along the way.
Oh, dude, that's so much. Yeah. I usually like just play it safe and just pick animes that seem interesting that I know I'll stick with, but I never like try animes out like for a couple of episodes. I don't give them a chance basically what I'm saying. If I don't like the first impression of it, I pretty much just don't give it a chance.
Yeah, I think it just works for me because I think my genres are more diverse than you are.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. Look up an anime called Amrita no Kuon. Movie this
What's this?
season or OVA, I forgot. Oh, the animation doesn't look great for this.
Oh, bro, what the fuck is this?
Bro, this looks like some demented shit. Story centered on a high school girl named Tamahi who encounters a strange creatures while navigating a gigantic apartment building.
Wait, isn't this
This
like
is this
similar to that
horror?
like Tanami shit that came out recently?
Similar to what?
There was some like Tanami horror thing that came out recently. I forget what it's called.
I'm not familiar, but it is a fantasy horror mystery. Was this show good? Oh, you said it looks terrible. It's so bad that it's funny. So it's basically like The Room of
Oh, bro,
anime.
what the fuck am I watching?
Oh,
What
there's a
the
film
shit?
coming out. Anime film hits Japanese theaters. Yeah, that's not making it to America. I'm sorry. I don't think so. It's too niche.
Alright, you know what? Whatever. I'll watch it.
No, you're joking. Add it to your plan to watch. Yeah, that's
He
gonna
is
make.
right. It does look bad. That is good.
Yeah, I mean, he said it's gonna make a Big Mac and 2 yen in theaters. Uh,
What
true.
the fuck?
You don't watch horror anime, right, Dan? You watch horror
Uh,
shit or not really?
I watch horror shit. Not really a lot of anime. I mean, the only one I can really think off on the top of my head is Another. That was the only one.
Another. Is that recent?
That one is basically, was it Final Destination, if it was an anime.
Interesting. I looked up another and it took me to Restaurant to Another World.
Yeah, another isekai. You want to watch that?
Nah. What shows did you watch this past season, Shinra? Yeah, anime isn't scary, sadly, he said. Maybe it's because of the medium. Like, it's only so much you can really do in that kind of format. Can't really play around with the visuals and like the cinematography too much. Actually, I don't know about that because people have done some very creative stuff, even in anime.
I'm sure there's something.
Yeah. I don't watch anime that much, but I did a bit of Chainsaw Man and Blue Lock. Was that this season? Yeah, this was Blue
Yeah,
Lock
Blue
was this
Lock was this
past season.
season.
We talked about Blue Lock a little bit and what our thoughts were. Overall it was positive. We all agreed that it was a great show. Yeah. Oh, Blue Lock is bad. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I mean, from your
That's fair.
from what you're saying, like what kind of stuff you like, the story is like non-existent. But the parts that are hype are pretty hype. The story doesn't exist. I would say even the music is not great. It's pretty mid. Do you know any tracks off of the Blue Lock OST that you like?
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, I don't think they paid too much attention to that.
Blue Lock was literally turn off your brain and just roll with it.
You turn off the brain, just enjoy the hype moments. Yeah, I would say it's worth a watch, Shinra. I think you should watch it and just form an opinion from it, cause you might end up liking it. Yeah, your McDonald's comparison that might apply to Blue Lock.
I mean, to be fair, I think you kind of get the idea if you actually enjoy it or not from the first episode. I think it's enough.
Yeah, first like three, cause the first episode doesn't really tell you how the matches are gonna be, I guess.
No, but it just tells you at least it's different. That's the thing. From
Right.
like the
Yeah.
typical sports genre.
Yeah. Yeah. There's edgy and cringy, and Blue Lock lines are just a bit cringy.
All right, that's
Yeah,
fair.
the lines are cringy. Yeah, the dialogue and story are not the strengths of Blue Lock. I think it's more so like the what is even the term for that?
What?
Like, whoa, the strengths of Blue Lock. Getting hype.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sports.
It's just
When you
pure
really think
like
about sports.
it's just pure like adrenaline personified.
Yeah, it's literally a soccer BR. That's it.
Shinra, you might like Haikyuu. I think that's more story-centered in character developments. Blue Lock reminds me of Tokyo Revengers hype, but shit. Yeah, Tokyo Revengers, we should talk about that. Did you finish the second season of Tokyo Revengers?
I watched the first episode and then I was very uninterested and I never finished.
Yeah, The first season I thought was pretty good. I think I gave it a 7 or 8 on Mal. Um, but the second season, yeah, it didn't really catch my attention too much. Haikyuu, yeah. Well, we're just suggesting that because you said you like music. I think Haikyuu has really good music. Not really
OST is
good,
sick.
but it's like good.
I
Um,
really like the OST there.
yeah, it's pretty strong. And there's more story than you would get out of Blue Lock or like any of those. So definitely check it out. Haikyuu and Ping Pong, the animation are on your block and seasonals.
Bro, Ping Pong's goated.
I haven't seen Ping Pong.
Ping Pong's so good.
It's pretty short, right? I should check it out.
Yeah, it's like 12 episodes, I think.
Nice, nice.
It's the same dude who did what do you call it? Devilman. I think it's the same guy.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure.
Devilman Crybaby?
Yeah,
Did the Ping Pong animation? Really?
I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm confusing it with someone else.
That's a departure from his style. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap it up now. Any final thoughts, Dan?
Uh,
I
no,
was
I think we
thinking,
covered it. I think.
yeah. Oh, cool. He said cool stream, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you being here and checking me out. Cool. Thank you for the follow too. I think what I want to do, Dan, next, that I think would be cool if we all watch the same show. You, me, John, maybe Joe. If we all watch the same show and we came together and just talked about it in like
Well, I
two
mean, are
weeks
we
or something.
doing something that's airing, or are we doing something we haven't watched
Whatever.
before?
Something that neither of us have watched.
Yeah, I mean, we could
That's a
do
good
a.
idea, right? Yeah. You have any recommendations, Shinra? I think it should just be a 12 episode show that like
Yeah, something real
Tatami
simple.
Galaxy or something that is like kind of like we know it's gonna be like decent and we can like kind of come together and talk about it. I think that'd be fun. Well, we'll think about what show we're gonna do. We can talk about it in the chat. All right. I think that's gonna do it for us today. Thank you for tuning in and talking with us. It was nice getting to know you and what anime and stuff you like. So yeah, I want to do more streams kind of like this, just talk about things. I have a couple of ideas of segments that we can do. Maybe rank like certain characters, like if all three of
Oh,
us,
bro, like a tier list? That's gonna get heated,
yeah,
dude.
if
Gonna
all
get
three of
heated.
us made a tier list about like our favorite like senseis in anime, and we could like do Yami first, and someone else would have Yami third or something. Whatever. There's a lot of things we could do. Alright, so we're gonna call it there. Thank you again for watching. See you again next time. Thanks, Dan, for chilling with me today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yep, of course. Alright, peace out. End of the stream. Bye bye. Have a good Wednesday night into Thursday. Peace.